Welcome to my study today. We're going to have a look at adjectives like bigger and biggest, which we call comparative and superlative adjectives. I'll explain the rules of how we use them so you can use them in your writing, especially for exams where you'll get more marks. I'll read you some examples and I'll give you at the end of the video some synonyms to help you expand your vocabulary. So let's start with adjectives comparative and superlative. The comparative is used to compare things which are separate from one another. For example, smaller, wider, but we use the word than to make this comparison. Peter is smaller than John. I am taller than my brother. Another example, whales are larger than dolphins. Notice the use of the word than. Superlative adjectives, on the other hand, are used to compare members of the same group. So we could say the highest mountain, we could say the fastest runner. John is the fastest runner in our team. And here's some more examples. Pierre is taller than his brother. Pierre is the tallest man I know. So of all the men, the group of men I know, Pierre is the tallest. And if I asked you which is the highest mountain in the world, you would probably say Everest is the highest mountain. In other words, the highest of all the group of mountains. Exercise 1, 3 brothers. John has 2 brothers. Peter is older than John. Robert is older than both Peter and John. John is the youngest in the family. Robert is the eldest. Peter is taller than John, and Robert is taller than Peter. Robert is the tallest of the 3 brothers. John is the shortest. The brothers each have a girlfriend. Some people say Yui is beautiful. Carla is more beautiful than Yui, and Indu is the most beautiful of all. I couldn't possibly comment. Let me draw your attention here to something irregular. When we use older and oldest when we are talking about a family member, we change the word to elder and eldest. So I would say the elder daughter, the eldest brother. So let's have a look at some more rules for making comparative and superlative adjectives. For adjectives of 1 syllable, we add er to make the comparative and est for the superlative. So we get old, older, oldest, cheap, cheaper, cheapest. And remember that when we make the comparison, we use the word than. Peter is taller than John. When adjectives have 2 syllables ending in a y, we replace the y with ier or iest. So happy, 2 syllables, happy, becomes happier and happiest. But take note, because if there is an e before the y, we follow the conventional rules. So we get grey, greyer, greyest. Here are some special notes. To express a superlative for the member of a group, we use the word the. John is the youngest brother. Everest is the highest mountain. When we pronounce some words, we do make some changes as well for the comparative and superlative. So young becomes younger. I add a G into the word. You hear the extra syllable G, younger, youngest. Similarly with near, I do not pronounce the last R, except when I say nearer, nearest. And I'm afraid there are some spelling rules. An adjective like big has 1 consonant, 1 vowel and 1 consonant, so we double the last letter. Big, B-I-G, becomes bigger, B-I-G-G-E-R. And now let's have a look at some adjectives with 3 syllables. I'm going to include both 2-syllable and 3-syllable adjectives here because they tend to follow the same rules. We use the word, as you can see, exciting, more exciting, most exciting. So we could say flying in a glider is more exciting than in a passenger jet. And to use the superlative, paragliding is the most exciting of all. Here we do have a lot of irregulars, and I'm afraid there's no easy way, you just have to learn them. So for example, if we had an exam today and the marks were Sam 8 out of 10, John 9 out of 10 and Zach 10 out of 10, the tutor would probably say Sam's score was good, John's score was better, but Zach's was the best. All irregular adjectives. And now let's have a look at some synonyms to help you improve your written work and get more marks in exams. Our word today is index, which is a noun, and we can replace it with catalogue, directory, guide, key, and table of contents. Oh dear, is that the time? I really must go because I have to pick some roses today. We're having a dinner party tonight and I'm making some table centres. Next time we'll have a look at some predicative adjectives. These are adjectives which usually have a verb associated with them. For example, John is rich, John looks tired. So I'll say goodbye now. Thanks for watching and please like below and I'll see you next time.